Hey everyone, are you ready for a video packed with emotion, controversy, and potential changes that could shape the future of our Kansas City Chiefs? Today's episode goes far beyond the usual headlines. We're diving into the names shaping the foundation of this team, from behind-the-scenes players to the hottest rumors swirling around the league. If you love this team as much as we do, be sure to leave a like, because today's episode is unmissable. And if you think this is just another speculation video, think again. Here's what's coming: Bryan Cook, Tyreek Hill, Micah Parsons, George Pickens, draft insights, and so much more. We're going behind the scenes to analyze the impact of each name, not just on the field, but off it as well. Every name we discuss today has the potential to redefine the Chiefs' path to becoming the next NFL dynasty. So grab some popcorn, throw on your red cap, and join me on this journey. We're talking about everything that affects the present and future of the Kansas City Chiefs. And at the end, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments on each point. We're a channel made by fans for fans. Let's go. Another episode of Total Chiefs starts now. Bryan Cook isn't the kind of player who makes the cover of Madden or headlines ESPN every week, but he's exactly the kind of player every championship team needs. In 2024, he started all 17 games, recorded 78 tackles, 5 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. He might not be in the spotlight, but he delivers consistent, rock-solid performances week after week. With Justin Reid leaving for the Saints, the responsibility of veteran leadership in the secondary fell squarely on Cook's shoulders, and he didn't back down. In fact, he embraced the role. He understands Spagnuolo's system, executes it with precision, and most importantly, he stays healthy. In a league where injuries are almost inevitable, durability is just as valuable as talent. Now, here's the big question. With the salary cap getting tighter, does Bryan Cook deserve a new contract? It's time for you to decide. Type yes in the comments if you'd bring Cook back, or no if you think it's time to look for someone new. And don't stop there. Do you see Cook as a long-term starter? Drop your thoughts below, Chiefs Kingdom. Just hearing the name Tyreek Hill gives us butterflies, doesn't it? We remember Mahomes' 70-yard bombs, broken plays turned into touchdowns, and that unforgettable peace sign flashed in the face of the defense. Tyreek was the fire in the engine of this offense. And honestly, he's never been fully replaced since his departure. But what if he came back? The rumor mill is heating up. Tyreek is reportedly unhappy in Miami, and his contract leaves room for maneuvering. $10 million base salary this year and no guaranteed money after 2025. That opens the door to a potential trade, and if anyone can make the numbers work, it's Brett Veach, the same mastermind who re-signed Mahomes and Chris Jones when everyone thought it was impossible. But let's be real. Would the Dolphins actually trade him to the Chiefs, effectively strengthening the biggest empire in the AFC? That's a big question. Still, if the chance came up, would you want Tyreek back in red and gold? Type yes if you'd make that move, or no if you'd rather stick with the current roster. And while you're at it, tell us, do you think reuniting Tyreek with Mahomes would lead to an offensive explosion, or is it a move best left in the past? Now it's time to talk about a monster, a guy who keeps opposing quarterbacks up at night. I'm talking about Micah Parsons, a nightmare of a pass rusher. If you're a fan of aggressive, explosive, dominant defense, it's impossible not to imagine Parsons in Spagnuolo's system. He'd be a wrecking machine at Arrowhead. But talent at that level comes at a price. To bring Parsons to Kansas City, the Chiefs would likely have to give up a first-round pick, maybe more, and hand him one of the largest defensive contracts in NFL history. That's not even mentioning the impact on the salary cap, which could jeopardize the ability to re-sign players like Nick Bolton or Creed Humphrey. This isn't just about adding talent. It's about reorganizing the entire roster. So I'll throw it to you, fan. Are you willing to pay that price? Type T if you'd trade for Micah Parsons, or P if you'd rather stick with the current plan and invest in your in-house talent. And while you're at it, what would your dream defense look like for the Chiefs? With Parsons? Without him? Comment below and let's build the defense of our dreams together. Now let's talk about a risky prospect with star potential, George Pickens. His talent is undeniable. He's made highlight reel catches, brings physicality at the point of contact, and he's still very young. With Mahomes throwing him the ball, Pickens could quickly become a top 5 wide receiver. On paper, it looks like a perfect fit. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Pickens carries a diva label, sideline rants, cryptic social media posts, and reported internal friction in Pittsburgh. And let's be honest, when the Steelers, a team known for developing great wide receivers, start thinking about moving on from one, there's usually a reason. They rarely get it wrong. So, would you take the risk, bet everything on his upside, and trust that the Chiefs' environment can put him on the right track? Or would you stay away from another potential locker room issue? Comment Y if you'd bring in Pickens, or N if you'd let him pass. And tell me this, would he be the weapon Mahomes desperately needs, or just another ticking time bomb? I want to hear your take, Chiefs Kingdom. Now let's shift our focus away from skill players and shine a light on where games are truly won, the trenches. Let's talk about Wanya Morris. The young offensive tackle got his first taste of NFL action last year, and while he didn't play a ton of snaps, he flashed enough to get the coaching staff excited. Now the big question is, could he be the Chiefs' future left tackle? If Morris steps into that role, it changes the entire strategic plan for building the offensive line. The Chiefs have already invested big money in Jawaan Taylor, so if Morris can hold down the most critical position on the line, Brett Veach can take a breath and redirect resources to positions like wide receiver or defensive line. But if he's not ready yet, the Chiefs will need to act fast, either in the draft or via the trade market. That brings us to the 2025 NFL Draft, which could deliver reinforcements for the O-line. One name that's popping up, Charles, a raw prospect with elite size, 6'4", 300 PFs, movement skills, and serious upside, the kind of player Veach loves to develop. So I ask you, would you bet on Morris as the Chiefs' long-term left tackle, or would you bring in competition through the draft? Comment below if you trust Wanya or if you want a major reinforcement on the offensive line. The draft is a land of opportunity and tough decisions. With Mahomes under center and the championship window wide open, every pick matters. One right decision could mean another Super Bowl run or another almost. That's why the 2025 NFL Draft is so critical. The big question is, what should the Chiefs prioritize? Do we double down on protecting Mahomes or give him more explosive weapons to work with? Looking at Brett Veach's track record, we know one thing. He's not afraid to move up or down the board. If the top offensive tackles are gone early, he might trade down and look for value at wide receiver, edge rusher, or even safety. But if the right name drops, you can bet he won't hesitate to make a move. Veach plays the draft like chess, and every move is made with one thing in mind, another Super Bowl. And that's where you come in. Loyal fan, what would you prioritize in this draft? Type OT if you're protecting Mahomes at all costs, or WR if you think this offense needs a game-changing receiver to unlock its full potential. Don't sit on the fence. What would you do if you held the keys to the war room in Kansas City? In the ever-evolving landscape of the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs have emerged as a team committed to both excellence and innovation. Our latest analysis dives into the multi-layered strategy that has recently pushed the franchise into uncharted territory, from securing record-breaking contracts for standout players to making draft and free agency moves that promise to reshape their competitive future. With bold decisions both on and off the field, the Chiefs are setting the stage for continued success in the seasons ahead. So let's dive into everything that's happened in Kansas City in the past few hours. But first, I ask for your help. Leave a like on this video. Many of you watch our content daily, but forget to click the thumbs up. It's a small gesture that costs nothing and helps us tremendously. I truly appreciate your support. Thank you. Harrison Butker makes history. Harrison Butker's new 4-year deal worth $25,600,000 with $17,750,000 guaranteed makes him the highest paid kicker in the NFL. Originally a 7th-round pick, Butker has proven to be a cornerstone of the Chiefs dynasty. His remarkable 89.1% field goal accuracy in the regular season and 91.4% in the playoffs have been vital to Kansas City's 3 Super Bowl victories since 2019. His clutch performances, including 3 decisive kicks in a recent Super Bowl, underscore his value and the franchise's commitment to excellence. Butker's consistency on the field is matched by his presence off it. His recent commencement speech at Benedictine College showcased his willingness to voice personal convictions rooted in his Catholic faith. While some teammates and fans distanced themselves from his views, Butker defended his statements as personal beliefs. Both the Chiefs and NFL officials have clarified that his views are his own, reaffirming their commitment to inclusion while navigating the balance between professional achievement and personal expression. Focus on the offensive line. As the NFL draft approaches, the Chiefs are zeroing in on reinforcing an offensive line that's been under scrutiny. Alongside free agent signings like left tackle Jaylen Moore, the front office is scouting both local and national talent to build a more robust unit. A top name on the radar? Aronte Urzer, an offensive tackle from the University of Minnesota with local ties, standing 6'6" and 331 All-Big Ten honors, and was named Big Ten Offensive Lineman of the Year. His versatility across blocking schemes makes him a potential day-one starter, capable of delivering both immediate impact and long-term reliability. Trade rumors have also intensified, with the left tackle spot left vulnerable after trading veteran Joe Thuney. The Chiefs are reportedly in talks with the Minnesota Vikings. One possible scenario involves trading third and fourth round picks to acquire a high-caliber offensive lineman like Urzer. This strategic move would be aimed at better protecting Patrick Mahomes and ensuring the O-line is ready for the demands of modern NFL play. The Chiefs' proactive approach to building through youth and calculated risk reflects a franchise with its eyes on long-term success. A veteran weapon for Mahomes beyond the offensive line, the Chiefs are also exploring ways to boost their offensive firepower. Recent discussions have focused on the potential acquisition of veteran wide receiver Keenan Allen. Known for his elite route running, strong hands, and football IQ, Allen has racked up impressive numbers throughout his career, including 108 receptions, 1,243 yards, and 7 touchdowns in 2023. While the Chiefs already boast a strong receiving core featuring Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Hollywood Brown, Allen would add another layer of experience and versatility. His ability to quickly mesh with offensive schemes and serve as a primary target for Mahomes makes him an exciting option. Although Allen's current market value is estimated at around $11 million, the Chiefs may consider the investment as part of a broader plan to stay ahead of the competition. Adding a proven veteran like Allen could significantly enhance the offense's efficiency and explosiveness. What do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Are you optimistic about Harrison Butker's record-breaking extension and the focus on reinforcing the offensive line? Do you think pursuing veteran playmakers like Keenan Allen would elevate the team's performance? Or do you see other areas that deserve immediate attention? If you were Brett Veach, would you pull the trigger on a big move to land Allen? Let us know in the comments what you would do if you had the reins in Kansas City. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, join our community, and stay up to date with exclusive daily Chiefs content. We're here to keep you informed on everything happening in Kansas City. See you in the next episode. See you next video.